My name's Ian. I'm the owner of Video Zone in North Carlton, totally independent DVD store. But I worked for the previous owners. This store was originally a Movieland store back in 1998. That was when times were good. Then it became Video Zone because Video Easy bought up the entire chain of Movieland stores. Since then, there has been a rapid decline in business due to various factors: illegal downloading, Netflix, video on demand, etc. Times are really tough now. There are only 3 stores left in the immediate vicinity. I haven't made a penny for 2 years. I now get up at 3 a.m. Monday to Friday and do a cleaning job and then come here afterwards, apart from when my volunteers come in and relieve for a couple of hours so I can go home and collapse. To be honest, I don't think it's going to last. And it's a tremendous sadness for me because I've put together what I consider to be one of the best stores around, with a great eclectic range of stuff, especially the classic movies which you can't get. Eventually, it's going to be the consumer that misses out, and that's going to be really sad, especially things that aren't of mainstream interest, that people, you're not going to find heaps of people, seeding it out on torrent sites. So those little films are going to disappear. I was in my teenage years when the VCR first came out, the VHS player. So we lived in East Kew, and every Saturday I would ride my bicycle up that Doncaster Road shopping town hill and get a bag full of movies for free. And that's where my interest first was born. Then as video stores started popping up everywhere in the 80s, I was well and truly a film buff even then. So when I had the opportunity of buying this store, I said to myself, even though everyone said, don't do it, they're closing down, there won't be any around soon enough. I said, no, foolishly perhaps, if I build it, they will come. If I put together a one-stop shop of good classic titles and so forth, people will support me. And they did. That served me well for a couple of years when everyone else closed down, but then there was a steady decline in takings. Everything started to go backwards. When video stores are closed, JB aren't going to stock 12,000 titles and all the new releases. Those kiosk machines that you see popping up in supermarkets, they've got a handful of titles. So if you miss the latest new release film this month, chances are by next month it's no longer there. So how are you going to see it? Young people aren't used to paying for things anymore. People aren't going to come in and support you when they can get something for free. I do still love it. I love interacting with people, talking about films, recommending something that they would never have chosen in their wildest dreams. And they come back and say, oh, I love that film. You look at Netflix and they've got like 4 Woody Allen films. I've got just about every Woody Allen film, if not everyone. The people that run these companies like Netflix, Stan Presto, they're business people. They're not film buffs. They're not interested in film. They're interested in the bottom line. They want stuff that people are going to sign up for. So they're not putting in things like these 3 that I've mentioned. They're putting in things that a mass mainstream want. The biggest problem I foresee is when all the video stores are closed down, you'll have nowhere else to turn. So you'll have to go to Stan, Presto, Netflix, Foxtel. Something like these 3 that I mentioned before. I challenge you to try and torrent it or anything. You might find one on eBay because I have sold a couple. Again, I have got quite a few customers that come in and support me, which is great. And they come in and they take my classics and they ask for recommendations and so forth. That is really gratifying. But yeah.